Good morning, my friends. Hello. Thank you for joining me here today in my front yard just for a peaceful good morning. I wanted to take this opportunity just to let you know how I normally start my day when I'm not at my desk. I take a peaceful walk around the front yard with my cup of coffee and enjoy nature, watch the birds, watch the sunrise. This is my normal morning routine. But it is Thursday morning, my Monday morning, so I am off to do my budget with me in a moment here. I just wanted to take a moment and let you into a bit of my life I never show anyone. This is before the kids are up, before the hubby's up, before the sun is up. This is my day, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I'm gonna grab a sip of this coffee and just sit and enjoy for a moment, because that's what I do. I'm going to take a few minutes and sit with myself here, and I'm going to let you sit and enjoy too. If you don't like this kind of thing, you can scan past, but I know that there's people who don't have this, and it took me a long time in my life to get this. We make a lot of sacrifices to have this in our lives. I need this time, my alone time, my peaceful time. Here we are back at my desk, and I have a spring day blend coffee today. Now that is a coffee, I'm gonna take this rubber thing off. I don't think they're making anymore. I don't think they're making it this year. I did find it at the bottom of my coffee stockpile, but I haven't seen it on the shelves this year. And Spring Day Blend is such a good blend. So I don't know if they're making it this year, but I'm glad I have a couple hiding in my cabinet. They are probably a year old now since it is already spring again, but still a completely enjoyable coffee. I just don't know if you guys can get your hands on it because I have not seen it yet, but I will keep an eye out for it and I will let you know. It is a really good coffee, and it's such a good coffee to enjoy on such a lovely spring day. We need to do some budgeting. It's Thursday morning, my Monday morning. I do know what I've been paid for the week. 40 hours, $745. Yay! Okay, I'm happy about that because we just worked out the new budget and $750 is fully funded. So I am $5 shy of fully funded. I'm well over my weekly goal, and I am very happy about that. We're going to grab a pen and a calculator and work this out so I can get to work. So let me see this and this. Scooch that, and we are going to say 745 minus 400 because 400 is what we put straight into the fixed bills every time just to start out, and then we can work with the rest of the money. So we are already to May week 2. Is that even possible? Oh my goodness, you guys. This always catches up to me every time I'm writing what week it is. I'm kind of glad I do it because what? I don't even know. I wrote May number 2 instead of week 2, but that's fine. We need 40 hours in here and the total income of $745, which gave us a remaining balance of $345. And that means we are going to be able to follow this new budget really well. Okay, let's see here. We need 100 for gas. We need 175 for food. We need $12.50 for pets, but that's a weird number, so I'm just going to do, what, 15? 13. Should I do 10 sometimes and 15 other times? I don't need anything for them right now, so I'm going to do a 10. But I'm going to take that off. Maintenance and emergency isn't maintenance and emergency anymore. It's just maintenance now. And I want to give maintenance, let's see. Am I going to have enough? I think I'm going to give maintenance a 10 also, just to start out, just to build it up, because I don't know what I need in maintenance at the moment. I'm all good. We got new tires. I did the oil change. I don't know what I need. Probably something house related, but we're fine. I think we're good. I need to subtract that. So I have $50 left to put into my wants. All right, so I didn't check into my wallet yet and see what's remaining. So that's something I like to do to find out what categories are lacking or what I can roll over. So I have $50 and let's see. Food still has $3, so that's coming out. Pets has 2, but they don't need anything right now, so that's going to grow to 12. Shopping, nothing. Household has a 10. Restaurants and entertainment, nothing. And we're going to keep this category really empty. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this category in my wallet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I guess for now it's going to stay, but miscellaneous got 5 and gifts and giving has $6. No tips this week again. And I feel like I didn't have cash tips last week. Is this 2 weeks in a row with no cash tips? Cash tips are so weird, you guys. Sometimes they come in abundance. Sometimes they don't come at all. Sometimes I feel like if I wasn't so quick at my job, if I hung out at the front door for a second longer, I might catch more cash tips. But then I don't want to bet on that, so I don't want to be hanging out at someone's front door all awkwardly. But sometimes I walk up a little bit slower to the house than my normal fast-paced walk, and randomly the person opens the door and hands me a tip, and then I'm thinking, gosh, how many times have I just fast-paced, sped up to their door, dropped it off, barely rang, and I'm back to my car because I want to be off to my next order. It's all a betting game, and I didn't win any tips this week, so whatever. This is my gifts and giving, and I do like to give my gifts and giving to you guys. I am doing the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I am going to talk about that May giveaway that we're doing. We are just doing a giveaway just because it's May, a $50 giveaway, just for fun, just for summer stuff. I don't know, because I wanted to do another giveaway, and now I feel like you guys got gypped out of the last giveaway, so I feel like I just want to keep them going, but I want to keep them secret, so not going to mention them until somewhere way into each one of my videos. And we are doing $50 giveaway right here. We have a $50 gift card, and that is going to be given away June 1st. And all you have to do to enter is like and comment below on any of my May videos, and you will end up having a chance to win this on June 1st. But we're also building up the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So that's this money, plus I have an envelope of money. If you haven't been here before, you haven't seen it. But if you've been here before, it's a pretty full envelope of money. All right, let's move that out of the way. And this is just rollover money. Now, I think because we're fully funded, I get to get out my cash box. This is just an empty box that I throw my cash into whenever I have cash rollover, tips, whatever it is that's extra cash for the month, for the week, and then I just save it. And I'm going to find out how much I saved at the end of the year. I don't even count it. I just throw it in there and then put it back away. Okay, so we can get into moving that $50 into this wallet now that we've got that all cleared out. What are we going to do? I'm going to go 10 in shopping, 10 in household, 10 in miscellaneous. We've got 10 in gifts and giving, and 10 in the buffer. That looks really good to me. That looks perfect. It's fully funded basically because I don't really want restaurants or entertainment. It's not that we don't like entertainment. We entertain ourselves. I have 3 of the most amazing kiddos, and they are so much fun. We just laugh and laugh and laugh together. We just can't get enough of each other. Sometimes when we're trying to watch a movie, we end up interrupting the movie just because we're chatting and hanging out and playing. It's not like we're not entertained. We just don't need external entertainment. And we do live quite a bit away from town, so we mostly just hang out at home. I love being a homebody. Maybe my kids will grow up to be adventurous and out there in the world, but my favorite place to be is my front yard. If I could just stay there all day, I probably would. And I am just daydreaming here. I need to work out what I'm going to get from the bank and then get off to work because it's already after 6 a.m. and I need to get out there and get moving. What am I going to grab from the bank? Oh, I put the wrong thing away. I need to put the calculator away and I need a pen. Okay. $100 bill for gas. I don't like that. I like to break it down. So I'm going to do, spending $50 at a time. but I'm still going to do 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. Food, I like the $100 bill. I like the $50 bill. And then another 70 and a 5. Is that right? That's right. Pets got a 10. Emergency maintenance. Oh, I'm going to have to start a maintenance envelope because I do want to start having maintenance cash. I always had the emergency maintenance fund in the bank. And now that my emergency fund is $1,000, I'm going to have to get out an envelope and start a maintenance fund. So I do want that in cash. I do. Yep. Okay. Then I need 5 more 10s. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And now I'm going to count that out and see if we got it right. If I had a $100 bill, I'd have $100. $50 bill, I'd have $50. 6 20s, I'd have 120. Let's see. 7 10s, I'd have 70. 1 5 and 0 1s. $345 is what I am grabbing from the bank. And I am going to do that at some point in time today. Then I will be back to cash stuff with you later, but I'm just going to add that on to the end of the video. We got 1 of these, 1 of these, 6 of these, 7 of those, and 1 of these. No ones. All right. That is what I'm grabbing from the bank today. And am I out of here, you guys? I think I am out of here. I'm off to work and I will be back with you guys later to do that cash stuffing, but it'll just be a moment. So be right back. Hi there, I'm back. Just as promised, it is late on Thursday night. It's going on Friday already, and I need to get to bed. So I need to do this cash stuffing with you guys before I fall asleep. Get this out of here. This is $345. Let me grab this tray. Move this out of here. And I do have change in here that I forgot to put in here earlier. Oh, I'm always forgetting the change. Let's see here. And we have quite a bit of change built up this week. A couple more dollars for you guys. And there it goes. And I am going to move that cash out of the way now. All right, so let me grab this envelope. This is the envelope of cash because I don't just like leaving cash sitting on my desk, but this is gonna be your 1,000 subscriber giveaway. When we reach 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna count this out and see how much is in there. But I know just from acknowledging the bills I've put in there, this has gotta be like at least 60 or something, and then this, it's got to be well over 100. But we will see. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll get to count that out, and I am like low-key excited for that. I sometimes think, should I do something different? Should I count it out? Nope, I am waiting. And I am waiting to count out my money too. At the end of the year, I'm going to find out how much I saved for the whole year. So it is hard to wait, but it's super exciting too. So I'm going to put this away and I'm going to get this out. We got $345. So we should have 1 5, but I go to the ATM to get my cash and they were out of 10s. So I ended up with 15 5s instead and 0 10s. So let's see what I got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, then 6 20s, 150, and 1 100. And that is it for the week. So I'm going to stick this in here and then I am going to get into my cash stuffing. But I did realize that this morning I forgot to pay gas back. Now I have to get in here each week and find out what I have charged to my credit card, what I have paid for each week. Now when I pay out in cash, I get to highlight it right away. But if I pay on the credit card, I cannot color it in until I pay it back. And this right here, I still don't know how I'm paying that back. So I'm waiting on that. But I do owe $101 in gas. And I forgot to do that. So let me see here. 20, 40, 60, 81, 01. All right, set that aside. And that's $101 that goes into this credit card. And the credit card is sitting at 0 and I didn't cross it out. So that is 0. And now it's 101. Now I know that there's more charged to the card than that because I charged that gift card to the card. So the card should be at like 150, but I'll work that out by the end of the month and get that paid off. For now, I'm happy with that. And I can put that $100 into gas. So what did we do? All 20s? 20, 40, 60, 81. Alrighty. Put put that into the gas, and then I can close that up and be done with it. Okay, that feels better. Now I can color those. I was driving today and I was like, oh, I never even checked into my book. I didn't even see what I spent, but I just have to remember to do that before the end of the month. If I can do it each week though, it's so much easier. You do it in a little bite-sized chunk, and by the time you get to the end of the month, that whole envelope there is just full of the money I need to pay the credit card, and everything has already been paid off, and all my tracking is done, and then I can just do the reconciliation from this book. And it works so well that I am just loving it. It's the way I do things now. So this is as much as I can do now because I'm not paying that back, but I can move that out of the way and I can feel better about that. So I'm not laying in bed going, oh my goodness, I still didn't do it. Okay. Wallet. Okay, so let me grab my wallet and we are going to put the $175 in food. Oh, food is so expensive, you guys. This will be gone in an instant. I could spend it all in one shopping trip easily, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what you guys are doing out there. How are you guys affording food? What are you guys spending per week on food or per month on food? If my 5-person family is spending like $700 a month on food and it is as tight as can be, I'm spending like a week's worth of money on just food. And we don't eat anything special. We make most of our stuff from scratch. We eat all our meals at home. We have a lot of like bean nights and spaghetti nights. We eat cheap. So what are you guys doing out there? I really wonder. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed and think about that, search out new recipes and what else I can do to stretch my grocery budget because, oh, you guys, it's getting harder and harder. Okay, shopping's getting a 10. Let's see here. Oh, pets. Pets is getting a 10 first. Okay, let me put that in there. Then shopping is getting a 10. All right. Household, another 10. And let's see, miscellaneous, another 10. Gifts and giving, another 10. And what else do I need? I need to start that maintenance file. That's what I need to do. You know what? I'm going to stick it in entertainment and restaurants. And I'm going to end up calling that maintenance. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That's where I'm going to start a maintenance file, just in my wallet. Okay, for now, I'm going to consider that maintenance and leave that in there. I'm going to close that up, and then I have $10 left to stick in the buffer. So let's get this out, find that buffer. All right, and there's nothing in there right now. So good thing I'm getting $10 in there. This buffer is just in case I spend something on the credit card that I forget about and I forget to pay for or I can't pay for, like that $55 that's on my credit card right now. The buffer money would go towards that. So let's see, $10 in buffer. And is that everything, you guys? Am I really out of here? I am so tired. I am ready to go to bed and let you go. I have had a long day and I guess I am out of here, but I will be back again soon and I hope you are too. Bye-bye now.